Hello everyone, welcome back to our today's podcast episode. And before we start today's conversation, I want to tell you something. In this today's episode, we are going to learn a few useful English words and phrases naturally while talking. So don't worry if you hear a new word and don't understand it immediately, but by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what it means and how to use it. Just talk about something that has happened to almost every English learner. So tell me, have you ever been in a situation where you are speaking English and everything is going well and you are feeling confident and then suddenly one word disappears? Just disappears. Not from the dictionary, not from the English language, only from your brain. Yes, you know the word before. You have seen it before, you have used it before, but at that exact moment, it's gone. And the funny thing is, the more desperately you try to remember it, the further it runs away, guys. Yes. So tell me, can you relate it? Because I definitely can. Sometime I remember a word while brushing my teeth. I remember it while eating, I remember it while scrolling through my phone, but the moment I actually need that word during a conversation, my brain suddenly decides to take a holiday. Yes. Now, most people think this happens because their vocabulary is weak, but that's not always true, guys. Sometimes the problem isn't vocabulary, the problem is pressure. Yes, when we are relaxed, our brain works normally. But when we are nervous, we start overthinking. And overthinking creates a mental block. For example, just imagine someone asks you, what's your favorite movie? It's a simple question, right? But instead of answering naturally, your brain start doing five jobs at a time. Yes, like use good grammar, don't make mistakes, choose impressive vocabulary, speak confidently, don't sound nervous. Yes, your brain doing all these works at a time. And because of that, your brain is working harder than a computer. And because it's overloaded, so even simple words become difficult to find. Yes, that's why I started noticing something interesting. Whenever I focused on communication instead of practicing or perfection, words come back much faster. For example, let's say I forget the word delicious. So instead of freezing completely, I can still say the food was really good. Communication continues, but conversation survives. And that's actually what fluent speakers do. They don't stop speaking because of missing one word, they find another way to express the idea. Yes. Speaking of express, that's a useful word. Express means to communicate your thoughts or feelings. For example, it's difficult to express complex ideas. And another one is she expressed her opinion clearly. And the last one is I couldn't express exactly what I wanted to say. And honestly, guys, language is all about expressing ideas, not showing off vocabulary. So now, here's something interesting. Even while speaking these sentence, I couldn't express what I wanted to say. I'm using pronouns naturally, guys. Yes, look at the sentence. I wanted to say it. Here's I is the subject and it is the object. And we use these pronouns every day without thinking about grammar rules. Just for example, she helped me. Another one is I helped him and they invited us. These all are the examples. So when you hear these patterns again and again, they start feeling natural. And that's why listening is so important because your brain learns pattern before it learns rules. So another thing I have noticed is that many learners are afraid of making mistakes. So they pause too often. And when they pause, they lose momentum. Just imagine you're riding a bicycle, and if you keep stopping every few seconds, so it becomes harder to move forward. So, speaking English is similar. Sometimes you need to keep moving, even if the sentence isn't perfect, even if one word is missing, because confidence grows during communication, not before it. And that's where today's phrases comes in. Keep the conversation going. Not every sentence need to be perfect. It just need to move the conversation forward. Yes. For example, instead of stopping because you forget one word, you can say, I don't remember the exact word, but what I'm trying to say is, let me explain it another way. So these phrases are incredibly useful in real conversation. In fact, native speakers use them too. Now, let me ask you something very important. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went there? Of course you have. Almost everyone has. Does that mean you have memory problem? No. It means your brain is human. The same thing happens with vocabulary. Forgetting a word doesn't mean you don't know English. It simply means your brain couldn't retrieve that word quickly enough at that moment. And that's completely normal, guys. The goal isn't to remember every word instantly, but the goal is to stay calm even enough to keep communicating. Yes, because the more relaxed you became, the easier words return. And surprisingly, many times the word comes back 5 minutes later when they don't need it anymore. Before we finish, let's quickly look at today's vocabulary. So, first one is express. Express means to communicate an idea, feeling, or opinion. And the another word is overloaded. It means when something has too much work or information. For example, my brain felt overloaded, the system becomes overloaded, too many tasks, and you feel overloaded. So, these are the examples of overloaded. And our next word is momentum. Momentum means the ability to keep moving forward. For example, don't lose your momentum. And another one is she gained momentum quickly. And the last example is practice creates momentum. So the next word is retrieve. Retrieve means to get something back or remember it. For example, I couldn't retrieve the word. Another example is the computer retrieved the file and my brain finally retrieved the answer. So these are the vocabulary we use in our conversation. And before you go, tell me honestly, what's one English word you always forget while speaking? Write it in the comments. Maybe you're forgetting it right now. And in the next episode, we'll talk about something very interesting, guys. And we're talking about in next episode, why do some people understand English but can't speak it? So I'll see you tomorrow. Stay tuned with me. Bye bye.